Hey, how's it going? This is Ed with Access Grenada, and today we're going to talk about what happened around the Chinese stabbing incident, or with the events that led up to it. Check it out. Thanks for checking out Access Grenada. Alright, so let's start. So the thing is that actually I knew the guy who actually ended up stabbing me from before, and we had some interactions. They were never a problem. So I actually kind of liked the guy. You know, generally when I meet some people, I like them. You know, I want things to work out. So I knew him through his girlfriend who was working for me, and she was an okay worker. Yeah, she wasn't the best. She wasn't the worst either. She was productive, so it was good. And anyways, that day, right, we were going out to film some stuff for Access Grenada, and you know, the appointments didn't work out, and I was very disappointed at the lack of productivity. Also, the fact of that, you know, if things don't work out, we should be working doubly hard to get some kind of value from the trip. But you know, it didn't seem like that was happening. So I told her that I was unsatisfied with her work performance that day. Right, I said, "You're a good worker, but you know, this is just not acceptable, and it can't continue like this." So I guess she felt like it was awkward, and you know, we went to go drop something off to her boyfriend. And honestly, I have no problem, like, you know, if it's on the way back to the office, you know, yeah, I can do that. You know, it's not a big deal. But honestly, the fact that we're already being unproductive and then taking care of like little personal side trips over here, I'm really not happy about that at all. You know, I let her know that as well. So when we went to go and see her boyfriend, she gets out the car and she said that I cussed her. Yeah, well, that's not true, but she just wanted to get out of work. I get it. So she made up a story, and she's like, "Oh yeah, okay, whatever." You know, why would I cuss her out? She's gonna be making me money, hopefully, right? So I want her to continue to work for me. Why would I do that ever? Anyways, look, I'm even dropping off stuff for her boyfriend for her, right? I had no business there. You know what I mean? So I'm just a nice guy. Anyways, so you know, the boy got mad, and then I said, "Look, you know," he's like, "Yeah." I said, I have no problem with you. I actually met you before. I like you. We don't have to have any problem, right? Let's just go our own separate ways." And then he's like, "Yeah, pay my girl for the day." I said, "You know what? That's fair. You know, I mean, this is really unfortunate work out like this, but I'll be glad to just pay and just not have to deal with this. You know, please just, I'll give you the money, no problem. I don't want any problems after this, okay?" He's like, "Nah, next time I see you, we fighting." I said, "What?" And he said, "It's gonna be more problems." I said, "What?" I said, "I can't give you the money. Then you're crazy." You know what I mean? And then, so then he continues to threaten me, you know, and then I get in the car, and I'm like, you know, I'm just going. This is just not going in a good direction. He's getting all amped up. And then he reaches in the car, he rips off my shirt, and then he slashes me. Okay. So that wasn't nice. So I jump out the car, you know, he's in there, like, trying to get me with a knife. And, you know, then we start fighting. I start defending myself. So when he reached in the car, though, he was reaching to slash me, but, you know, he reached in like this, right, to grab my shirt off, and then he hit the stick in the middle that put it into neutral, so the car was rolling. So when I jumped out the car, I was like, "Get the car!" Some guy from Foodland came out, and he was like, "Yeah, can I help you, sir?" And I really appreciate that. "Sir, you are a hero. I appreciate that." And I was like, "Get the car! Get the car!" Right? I saw the car rolling off. But the guy was running around the car to come and get me, right? And I knew he had a blade on it because he already cut me up here. So I was like, you know, ready to get with it. And so anyways, yeah, because the cut, you know, head wounds bleed a lot, so it was bleeding quite a bit. I know you can't see on the camera because it's in the hairline, but honestly, I'm fine, you know. For him to attack me with a knife and do this much damage, come on, man. That's pretty weak, right? Yeah. I mean, am I dissing you a little bit? Yeah. Because you know why? Because honestly, I wouldn't even do this. I haven't even released his name because I'm just not that type of person. I think he's just a young, dumb kid, okay? But the thing is that recently, right, I don't need to be him to be in jail. I think he can still be protected member of society. He's got a kid on the way, okay? And honestly, locking up another person, he's just a burden on taxpayers, right? Come on, contribute something, man. You'll learn up and grow from this, right? We've all made mistakes in our life. But anyways, right, I called him the other day, right, and I'm like, I called his father, yeah? And I was like, "Yeah, look, your kid made a mistake. I don't hold any grudge. Just give me the money for the car and, you know, the bills and stuff and whatever. Just look, I look fine. you know, just whatever, this dumb kid, whatever, right? So the kid calls me and he's got a lot of attitude. He's like, yeah, you know, do you know who this is? You know, and I was like, trying to be intimidating or something. Then I was like, I gave him the bill. I was like, yeah, that's too much for that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I tried to bargain those people down, right, on his behalf. You know, that's just the kind of guy I am, so whatever. So he says he's going to pay, though. We'll see. All right, it's been really disappointing so far. But once again, I'd like to express, just like in my other video, the way that Grenadians really stood out was in their response, like being very compassionate and kind. Just like when I saw him from a lot of people down the street asking me I was okay. Back at home, that really doesn't happen. So thank you so much to Grenada, and the police response was great. Everybody was wonderful. So thanks to everybody who was involved in the situation, and I look forward. Please subscribe. We're going to have more information about this. Ask questions down below, and we'll be glad to give you all the information. Have a good day.